everyone, my name is Miss Julie and today I prepared a book called Leo the Late Bloomer. What do you think a late bloomer is? So when you think of a plant or a flower, maybe there is one little bud that takes a little bit longer than the other buds to grow, to sprout. Sprout. So maybe Leo is that kind of tiger that blooms, sprouts a little bit later than the others. Leo the Late Bloomer by Robert Krauss, pictures by Jose Arrego. Let's find out what the tiger, why he's a late bloomer. Well, let's find out. If you go into the beginning of the page, look at Leo. How do you think he feels? I don't think he feels happy. Maybe he's a little sad. I don't know. I definitely could find out he's a bit sad here, right? I wonder why. Leo couldn't do anything right. Oh, so Leo couldn't do things in the proper way. Maybe he can't find out to get out. He couldn't do anything right. Look at this, everyone. What about the others? But Leo, he couldn't read. But the other friends can read. Oh, so he's a late bloomer. He can't read yet, but the others can read. How would you feel if your other friends could do something, but you can't? I would feel very shy, disappointed. Let's find out more. Look at this, everyone. He couldn't write. Look at the other friends. The owl can write. The elephant can write. The snake can write. The plover, the crocodile can write. But look at Leo. Scribble, scribble, scribble. He couldn't write. Look at this page. He couldn't draw. Everyone could draw something neat and nice, circle and line and scribble, but he couldn't make. He couldn't draw. He couldn't read. He couldn't write. He couldn't draw. How would you feel if you couldn't do those things yet? I would be so embarrassed. I would be so sad. He was a sloppy eater. Look at everyone eating one by one. But look at Leo. He can't even eat neatly. He's a sloppy eater. Everyone is so different than Leo. And he never said a word. Look at this. Hoot, drop, like an elephant. Hiss, the snake. Pit, the plover. Crunch, the crocodile. But what about Leo? He couldn't speak. He never said a word. I would be so sad. I would want to hide. I wonder why. But I would feel very, very disappointed at this time. But what about the parents? Do you imagine if your parents know that you can't do all these things? What do you think Mommy and Daddy would feel? Daddy said, "What's the matter with Leo?" asked Leo's father. Leo's mother said, "Nothing. Leo is just a late bloomer." Mommy said, "Nothing," said Leo's mother. Leo is just a late bloomer. Better late than never, thought Leo's father. Do you imagine, or do you ever noticed your parents think this way? I admit, I would kind of like, what's the matter with my kid? But the mother said, Leo is just a late bloomer. Uh-oh. Every day, Leo's father watched him for signs of blooming. Leo's father watching Leo, the signs of blooming. Do you think Leo will bloom if Daddy's watching? I don't know. Let's find out. And every night, Leo's father watched him for signs of bloom. Every day and night, watching and watching. How would you feel if you were watched day and night? I'm not sure, but Leo would probably be so worried, kind of scared. What if I can't do this? When can he bloom? Are you sure Leo's a bloomer? Asked Leo's father. Patience, said Leo's mother. I respect Leo's mother very well. But she said, a watched bloomer doesn't bloom. Wow, a watched bloomer doesn't bloom. Do you agree? So Leo's father watched television instead of Leo. Are you sure? Look at Leo's father. He's still watching. I think Leo kind of noticed that. The snows came. Leo's father wasn't watching, but Leo still wasn't blooming. Are you sure Leo's father wasn't watching? He's still watching, but Leo is not ready yet. Everyone else is doing something, but not yet. Leo wasn't blooming. The trees budded. We can notice that the season changed. The snow winter, now it's spring. Leo's father wasn't watching. Are you sure? There's Leo's father watching still. But Leo still wasn't blooming. Everyone else was doing something and having fun. But Leo is just there, sad, disappointed, embarrassed. Still wasn't blooming. Then one day, ta-da! In his own good time, Leo bloomed. The secret here, in his own time, his own pace. There you go, Leo. Everyone had their own schedule. Everyone had their own pace. So Leo, when it was his time to bloom, ta-da! What do you think he can do, everyone? Whoa, he could read. Oh my gosh, I think he would be so proud and excited, and I'm sure his friends are happy too. Whoa, he could write. You can see it in cursive, L-E-O, Leo. He could write. Do you remember the first time you were able to write your own name? I'm sure you'd be so happy. He could draw. Who do you think this might be? Mommy? He could draw. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Leo. And remember he was a sloppy eater? Not anymore. He ate neatly. He's eating very neatly and nicely, one by one. Good for you, Leo. He also spoke. Remember, he couldn't speak a word. He didn't say a word. And it wasn't just a word this time. It was a whole sentence. And that sentence was, can you guess what it is? I made it! There you go. Leo, in his own time, he bloomed and he did it. He made it. And that was the story, Leo, the late bloomer. Even though he was late than his other friends in reading, writing, drawing, and eating nicely, I think he did it. He made it at his own time. Hope you like this story. Thank you.